So check this out. I want to put this video out here, right? Oh, my bright lights on. Damn, some bright lights. Look, check this out. I'm fixing to go for a nightly jog. I don't know if I'll be able to still do it. Down and back is 1 point. Look, down and back is a little over 3.5 miles. It's 1.8 one way and 1.8 back. Now, I'm gonna probably just run down and walk back. But look, I wanted to come on here, and this is what I wanted to make this video. And this always have baffled me. Like, you know how? Look, think back to when you was young, right? Think about all the foolish stuff you did when you was young. Now, as you get older, you see the next generation doing the same thing you used to do. Because the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. Look, I'm going to make this video, and I didn't realize how many people I actually know watch these videos. Because the people have actually came to me and told me that they watch them. And what I'm fixing to say, some of these people, I'm fixing to talk about them. Check this out. You will have people, look, you have to understand, I grew up in the church, right? And you have to understand, I went to public school. So when you grow up in the church and go to public school, you see how both sides live. Now, check this out. I remember seeing kids sneak out the house. Like, look, let's break it down. I remember, this is so funny. I remember guys my age sneaking out of their parents' house or lying to their parents saying they're going to the football game or do this, that, and the other. And they be in the club, they be in the streets, and they do all of this, right? Now, let's use me for an example, 36. I got a nephew that's, I think he's 20, 19 or 20. I got a niece that's like 18 or 17 or whatever, right? You will see people, not saying they doing any of this, they're pretty good kids for the most part. They probably doing something. You will see people that's, for instance, you'll see a 16, 17-year-old boy smoking weed and drinking with his friends. And you'll see him, you'll be like, man, look, bro, you don't need to be smoking weed, man. You don't need to be drinking. I'm going to tell your parents when I see him, man, because I'd be wrong not to say nothing. When the whole time, they used to smoke weed and drink when they was young. Like, for instance, you will have a girl in your family that's dating a guy, and you might not like that he a thug. Let's go back. You used to like thugs, too. You used to like the bad boy too, but oh, now that your daughter or your niece or your cousin is dating a thug and you don't like it. A thug is going to act how a thug is going to act. A thug is not going to get a job. A thug will go upside your head. That's what a thug is going to do. And some women are attracted to the bad boy. Same thing for the nice guys. The nice guys want to talk to the promiscuous woman. And the people be telling the nice guy, say, bro, why you fooling with her? Why I'm fooling with her? Because she make me feel good at night. She doing things that the nice girls don't do. So I'm going to continue to chase the promiscuous woman. And one day the young guy will grow up and realize, man, this ain't a good woman. I need to find a good woman to marry, to be my wife, and to have kids. And see, what trips me out is, and I get it, when you get older, you become more wiser and you see all the foolish things you've done when you was a child. But you have to understand, everybody have their own journey and path to go through. You think you can kind of guide them and direct them. Only thing you can do is give them advice. They're gonna do what they want to do. So there's no way around it. Like if you if you raised your son up in a loving home, mother and father, and he want to go hang out in the hood and sell dope, only thing you can do is just tell him the consequences of that. He's going to have to go learn. He's going to have to run to the hood, sell dope, and when they round everybody up and lock everybody up, he going to see all of his partner, his homeboys, they don't have a mom and daddy getting a lawyer trying to get him out. So when mama and daddy come with the lawyer to get you out, okay, son, who's the kingpin? Well, man, I ain't no snitch. Go ahead and snitch on everybody and we'll get you on up out of town. See, that's how it goes, man. See, that's when he's realized, oh, I made a mistake. I really shouldn't have been living like this. That's when the girl that's dating the thug and the thug keep you away from your family. Look, I remember one of my sisters ran off and got married. I remember one of my sisters ran off with this older guy and got married. And my mother was telling her, look, it's not going to work how you think it's going to work. She ran off and done it anyway. And you fast forward years later, she had to come on back. Now, she can tell another young girl, look, you dating this thug. Only thing he's doing is separating you from your family. And now he's going to control you, that he got you where he wants you. She's not going to listen to nothing you saying. She have to go down through the path herself. She got to do it herself. That's like with women that have kids. That's like with women have baby daddies. 70% of the time, their baby daddy is sorry. So then you go tell your daughters or everybody you know, well, don't have a baby until you get married. Didn't somebody tell you that, auntie? Did somebody tell you that, Nana, don't have babies until you get married? Yeah, but I didn't listen. Okay, so let me not listen, and then I'll learn. Some people have to learn the hard way. I've never been the type to stress myself out to tell a person what it is. Case in point, I have 5 daughters. I am going to guide my 5 daughters on the type of man to beware of, the type of man to give your time to, the type of man not to give your time to, and only marry a God-fearing Christian man. That's it. You can't go wrong. You decide, well, Daddy, I like Timmy from the projects. Timmy from the projects, there's nothing wrong with Timmy being from the project, but what is Timmy's goal and future? I want to be the biggest dope boy on the coast, Mr. Gibson. I'm going to look at that and I'm going to tell her, you a plum fool. Because there's only 2 things going to end with Timmy from the projects. He's either going to go to prison or he's going to die. That's it. Now, when Timmy go upside your head, don't call me. I remember one of my sister's boyfriends jumped on her. Listen, you wasting your time calling me. I'm not coming to whoop your boyfriend because in about 30 days, you're going to be jumping. In about 30 days, you're going to be naked in the bed, jumping on top of him. And I done went over here and whooped him for nothing. Or I go over there and kill him. Now I'm in prison. Nobody to raise my daughters. And you got the next sorry man in the bed and you jumping up and down. Man, listen, I learned at a young age. People say one thing and do another, and you just gotta let them talk. That's for everybody. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them say they're gonna do this. Let them talk. And I learned another thing as well. You will have people that don't conversate with you, don't say nothing to you, don't ask nothing about you, but they're always quick to come and chastise you or tell you what it is you're doing wrong. Take their advice and let them go about their day, and you understand, let me keep you at arm's length away from me. See, again, when you open your eyes as you growing up and you watch everything, you start seeing how stuff really play out. And you start seeing it, and you just move accordingly. Because I've had several people tell me, man, bro, I didn't know you talk like that, man. You know, normally you all quiet and stuff, you know. But, man, when I see videos, you this, that. I've had older people tell me. I've had younger people tell me this. But, let's be honest. You're not a person I talk to. You're not a person I talk to because we never had a relationship. That's some honesty for you. Because, see, people perceive you to be one thing when you're something totally different. And whatever perception you have of me, I'll let you have that. I really could care less whatever perception you have of me. That's with family, that's with friends. Man, I don't give a flip about none of that trash. And I'm just being real. I'm just being real, and I'm just being honest. Let me park. Let me go get my miles in for the night. Again, I'm not out here running to get a 6-pack. Man, flip this junk. I'm just trying to keep my legs moving just a little bit. But anyway, people gonna talk, man. Let them talk. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, it's late. That's what happens when you have kids. You can't shut down how you want to shut down and go take care of the thing you take. Man, I was supposed to be out here 2 hours ago. I had to get my kids situated. And my wife in there on the phone talking about nothing. My wife in there on the phone talking about straight nothing. Yeah, why you going running so late? Guess what I did? Guess what I did? When I put a pretty white t-shirt on and I took some cologne and did it. Where you going? Oh, I'm going running. You need cologne to go running? Oh yeah, I don't want to smell myself while I'm running. You gotta keep their mind wandering.